I can't remember if I'm honest. It's a monthly thing, and you pay like I don't know, up to £1,000 as a starting offering. And it's a good system.
Yeah.
I got to be honest, I'm impressed.
Great.
So the transition from a heating company to solar, it was a bit challenging, but I feel like, you know, if you were bringing that expertise in of a system of how to do it, that'll help lots of companies do it. I think. Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, I think it's really good.
Right.
With regards to yourself, setting goals, setting plans in place.
Yeah.
Do you go off a small, medium, and long-term plans? And how do you set your goals for the future?
So I work on personal, professional, and financial. And I have a list effectively, and some of it's the here and the now, and some of it's the future. So I try and break it down by monthly, and then I try and break it down by overall. And I like to revisit mine at least, if I'm being really honest, 3 times a week. I try to do it every day, to read the list every day, to keep it at the forefront of my mind. Almost use it as a wish list effectively. And the more it gets looked at, the more it seems to come real. So, you know, I'm using that as the strategy, and, you know, it works.
Yeah,
it really does. What gets measured gets done.
Yeah,
you know, and that's really important. Results go where energy flows, and if you're not focused on it, it won't come true. Yeah. But I really believe in the law of attraction. I really do. I don't think that anything is coincidence. I believe that there is a way to attract what you want, who you are, into your life, and that could be a partner, it could be a product, it could be a business, it could be, you know, anything really. And I work to the law of attraction model that is, first and foremost, you got to vision it. Everything starts with a vision.
Yep.
Yeah, you got to see it in your mind before you can hold it in your hand, and then you've got to speak it. I am going to be a billionaire, because what helps cement the belief is the words. You know, the vision's the vision, but you got to vision it, speak it, and then you've got to feel it. Yeah, so you've got to put yourself, like I always say, I'm on a super yacht. I've got 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 a super yacht. I'm walking along the dock, yeah, and I'm going up the ladder to see the captain. Wave to the captain. Yeah, someone's waiting there with my champagne, Mr. Valente lobster. Yeah, and then the front of the boat. So, and I can feel the sun on my face. I'm like looking around, my helicopter's on the back of it. Yeah, so then you got to feel it, right? So, and then finally you got to believe it. Yeah, and if you vision it, speak it, feel it, all of those things, then that in that moment, I was back there. And for that moment, when my eyes closed, it was real to me.
Yeah.
So now I believe, yeah? Because if you don't believe, it will never come true. And people think, it's just about, go and put your vision board up. If you go and make a super yacht on there and you don't think you can actually get one, and you look at it and go, well, I've put one on the board. Yeah, and you don't, but I'm never going to get it. Okay, then that's not the law of attraction. The law of attraction is that sequence, and you've really got to practice it, and you really got to put intention into it. So I have my goals, and then I use that law of attraction as a way to bring them into reality.
What are your goals?
Good question. So first and foremost is to create a legacy for Joseph. Number one priority is to make sure that he doesn't have to suffer the generational curse of starting again. Like, I don't want to leave him with nothing. And I think it's our mission, okay, as parents, to make sure that we give them a level up. And everybody's level up will be different, but I don't want them to have to start from nothing. And I want to make sure that he doesn't just have all of the things that I never had. He knows all of the things that I never knew. It's education and it's a good life. But it's a legacy play for him. Yeah, so we've got to level up. Yeah, remember that, boy. Yeah. For everyone on the podcast, he's sat behind me, he's looking at me. And so it's a level up for him. It's about legacy for me. I want to make sure that in 1,000 years, you know, my family and the Valente bloodline I'm looking up at the portrait and saying, thank God, Joseph, great granddaddy Joseph the First, Seb created this for us. That's really important to me. I'll be around. They don't know it. I'll be somewhere watching thinking, you ungrateful bastards. Or I'll be thinking, yeah, well done. You guys remember. I want to help as many people as I possibly can. I think the personal development industry is all about leveling people up. You've got to be passionate about wanting to see people win. The business has to be more than just about making money. If you're not passionate about it, you'll quit. So, this business by no means has been easy to build. In 4 years to an 8-figure business, I've worked 7 days a week, night and day, creating a marketplace, the products or services, hiring the people, faced the setbacks, had the challenges, had a lot of grief to deal with along the way to push this product and service into the marketplace. You've got to do this industry.
There was nothing like this about before you done it.
Yeah.
Like they were in the construction industry anyway. You were the first.
Absolutely.
You're the pioneer of bringing construction businesses into the forefront of running businesses.
And I think it's been so successful because it genuinely solved the problem. I think there's people that have a perception of me. I see people that write on the ads that don't know the story, and they're like, this guy's never seen a tool in his life. I'm like, dude, I was on the tools when I was 14. I left school at 14. Yeah, I've been on the tools for 10 years nearly before I got off them. Like, I am a tradesman, a qualified tradesman. Just because I'm wearing a suit now, it doesn't mean that I still won't beat your fucking ass on the tools. Yeah. So don't test me, motherfucker.
Still out, I really quicker than you, mate.
It's funny. I remember just on a side note, I went to Installer in 2016 after The Apprentice as like a guest, and there was this dude there, and he had this like pipe clamping thing, and he had it in a box where you had to put your hands in. It was this kibosh tool that Rothenberg was selling. It was a leaky pipe, and they timed you, and you had to get it in and like click the pipe thing round and like slap it down, and every plumber was lining up, and I turned up in the suit. No shit, I went in there and got the fastest time. And like everyone was like, thinking that I just was, the guy that didn't really know about the real shit. And I went in there and smoked them all, which I was quite proud of, actually.
Yeah, of course.
What else? What else do I want to do? Global expansion is something that I think will test me as a businessman and an entrepreneur. I want to buy a super yacht. I want a private jet. I want more kids. I want another 2 kids.
Nice.
I want to work a lot on my fitness in 2025. But I've gone back through that 4-year period of where I'm having to sacrifice. So now bringing in Lee and being able to step away from the day-to-day can actually get down that gym consistently. And I think that's it, really. Just make a shitload of money, live good, break the generational curses, build a legacy, and just keep pushing myself at every level of the game and help as many people along the way. Wealth for me is all about giving back. The reason I want to be a billionaire is so I can help 1 billion people. I can't spend £1 billion. You won't spend it. There's no point just keeping it. And he doesn't need 1 billion. And the bloodline doesn't need 1 billion. But we do need we need assets that mean that they're never going to have to be broke again. Yeah. And we need to have a family culture of being able to provide for others. I think that's what it's all about.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I'm excited to see all the journey. I'm excited to see what you do in America.
Yeah,
I think if you can emulate what we've done here with air conditioning or whatever trades are out there, I think that's a massive fulfillment.
Yeah, absolutely. And now that Trump's back in the game, I think that America will turn around. Yeah. I wouldn't have probably done it if that Kamala Harris would have won. No way. No. America was finished. It was going downhill big time. So that's given me an excitement that America, because America growing up was like, we used to have, you're probably similar age to me, yeah? The message was America's the land of the hope and the dreams and the brave and all that stuff, yeah? And you go to America, to New York, to become free. And that was always the dream that I was relatively bought into until I woke up to actually that isn't, it isn't what they sell it to be. And a lot of America is third world. The reality, and they pretend that they're not, but they are. It's really poor in some areas and horrendous in some areas, lawless. And that's good. I'd love to do more in the Middle East, Dubai, I want to try and do Millionaire Mastermind at the Burj Khalifa.
Yeah, I was out there.
Oh,
a
fantastic.
couple of weeks ago. We had breakfast at the Burj.
Oh, nice. Clean, safe,
amazing,
entrepreneurial. It's just far away. Yeah. And when you got kids, it's tough.
Yeah, we took all of them. So it was me, my wife, and the 3 children went out there.
Yeah.
A little bit of traveling and stuff like that. But honestly, the experience we had out there was amazing. Yeah,
good.
I recommend it. It was great.
Pleased to hear it.
Yes. And like, imagine doing the Millionaire Mastermind at the Burj.
I know, yeah.
That'd be next level.
The gherkin done now. We've kind of capped it.
What's next for the Millionaire Mastermind then?
Burj Khalifa.
Okay. Straight to the Burj Khalifa.
Yeah, straight to the Burj.
Okay, yeah.
No shit. I'm not even joking.
Really?
Yeah, fucking 100%. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll either do it in 2025 or I'll do it in 2026. Mark my words, we'll be at the top of the Burj.
Yeah.
There's nowhere else to go. Yeah. Unless I do the Empire State Building or something. But, it's got to be what's better than the Gherkin in the UK. The Shard is great, but it's not as good as the Gherkin. Because the venue is weird. When you get to the top of the Shard, we did one there last year. It's like triangle rooms. Oh, really? Whereas the Gherkin's beautiful, the whole cone. Yeah. So there's that. I think that the Millionaire Mastermind gives me an opportunity to expand into all business. Okay. And I want to train all business. I see that as a multi-billion-dollar opportunity. So Trade Mastermind and Trade Group Services will probably become maybe one day JV Empires and JV Group Services, and it will be the same thing all over the world to all business. Nice. And then you're talking ridiculous.
So what about a world tour?
Millionaire
Mastermind world tour, all the biggest buildings in the world.
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
That'd be decent.
Yeah, Sydney Tower, Empire State, Burj Khalifa.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that'd be really good.
On it, I mean, Cardone just did one, and he rented out this like 50, 100, 200 million yacht, and he took 150 people, and they paid $100,000 each. Yeah, to be on there for 3 days, and they call it the 10X cruise.
Yeah, you went to one of his 10X. In Vegas, right?
Yeah.
How was that?
Oh, brilliant! Yeah, amazing. I've been twice now, and the level of energy and enthusiasm. The Yanks are a different breed when it comes to personal development. In the UK, there's a lot of skepticism. In America, they're well up for it.
Really?
Yeah, like they love personal development because they're a lot more optimistic. They're really about business and growth and, leveling up, and, the motivation and power from those events was phenomenal. That's why Tony Robbins coming from America's done so well, because of the size of that audience. Whereas the UK, it's, look how many people are negative about personal development. Let's be honest. Most people think it's a scam. And most people think it's a scam because they have spent their life making 20, 30 grand a year. Then someone comes along and goes, here, guess what? You can do it this way. And they go, what? No way. What, you mean I give you money and that the thing that I've done for 10 years is actually not all that I can do? It's easier to go, that's a load of rubbish, than it is to go, yeah, actually, let me become the best version of myself. And you never hear anybody successful say personal development's a scam. The only people that say personal development is a scam is broke people. Yeah, that is a reality of the situation. Yeah,
and mindset thing again. It's a mindset.
Yeah,
people with an open mindset are more open to personal development.
Yeah,
people with a closed mindset are more closed off to it. So
I think like it's funny because we've been doing this, as you know, now for nearly 4 years, and I've been running ads. I spent millions of pounds on ads. I sent hundreds of millions of emails, probably millions of fucking text messages, not stop 24 hours.
I know.
7 day a week, round the clock bombardment. Yeah. It's ultimate bombardment. That's how we've done it. It's 10X, it's Cardone style. You can tell who I learned from. And it works as far as I'm concerned. But, we got guys coming to Discovery Days that have been like, it's taken me 4 years to come here, Yeah. And I'm like, what, 4 years ago? Yeah, I've seen your emails. And finally, you showed up and I thought, fuck it, I'm going to give it a go. 4 years. And this isn't just one person. That's like, and then you see all that marketing effort that went in all those years ago and you don't see those leads come in. They're not coming. And if you give up, then we would have lost that opportunity. Yeah. We got our telesales agents. They have to ring a business sometimes 25, 30 times. They come in here and go, your guys didn't give up. And then they're grateful. Thank fuck they didn't give up because I'm here. I'm ready to go. If you'd have given up on me, then and that's what sales is really all about. People think that contacting too many times is a disservice. Most people need that constant pushing because they don't do it. And it's the pushing that gets people to commit and out of their comfort zone. So I'll never apologize for marketing or selling too hard. No. That's what works. And, you might piss some people off along the way. So what?
But you're going to do that anyway. Yeah, if you don't do it, you can't make everything.
We've had people that, we send 4 emails a day to that don't complain. And we've had people that if you send 1 email a week, they think you're marketing too much. Where's the level that you work to? There is no level. No. All you got to do is promote. Best known wins.
Yeah.
Look at McDonald's. There's plenty of fast food places out there and way better than them. The food's average at best, okay, but why are they the biggest? Because of their marketing machine. Best known wins, always, yeah? And that's why I love what you're doing with this, because you've got the balls to invest in something that nobody else is doing. I mean, you got to be pioneering the content scene with renewable radio.
Yes, it's going good.
Yeah.
It's out of my comfort zone.
Yeah.
It's out of my comfort zone from the start.
Yeah.
But I feel, I've got a message that I want to deliver to consumers. I'm doing it for the right reasons. Yeah. And if I got to put myself out there to deliver that, and that's what I'm doing.
It's things like this, Ash, that will pay you in the future that you don't realise yet. Yeah, you're not making equity in the day. This is never a short-term play.
Yeah,
this is a few years play, and then you'll really start to reap the rewards. Yeah, I've been putting Unfinished Business out now for nearly a year and a quarter, every week, consistently, non-stop, costing me a few salaries, thousands and thousands of pounds a month to produce shows that at the beginning only a handful of people watch, okay? Then it'll get to be a few hundred. Then it'll be 1,000. Then it'll plateau. Then it'll be, 1,500. And I'm looking at it a year in. I've been doing mine for a year, and I'm only achieving a couple of thousand views, depending on the episode, a couple of thousand views to, and that's putting out one a week, not a month. And if you do it a month, it could take 10 times longer. Yeah. But the play is, and with mine's a 20-year play. Yeah. So I'm documenting the rise to a billionaire. So I don't need anything out of it right now. I just need to invest, and I'm willing to put in the money because I know it will pay back. The dots will connect. It'll become a Netflix TV show, I'm sure. Okay, all these things will happen, right? But yours is something where you can utilize it. Yours can monetize in more than just sharing a message. It's a great sales aid to close a deal. It's a great brand builder to look how professional you are. You get to meet people and have these conversations, because people won't come and meet you for a coffee, but they'll come and do a podcast to talk about themselves. Yeah. Not that I will meet you for a coffee. No. I'm saying I would. I was just saying meet you for a coffee, but some people won't. And you can leverage this. You can get manufacturers on here. You can get press, the industry on here. You can get, influential figures in the construction industry on here. You can get your next strategic partner to come on here. You can get an energy company because you want a fund off them or whatever it is to come on here. Heist to come on here. You should tee up with the Highs guys and and all of those people to get them on here.
It's all leverage.
Yeah.
People want to put their message across. They love having the opportunity to say their story. So I see it as a massive opportunity, and I love what you're doing, Smith. It's I see it as an asset for myself and my company.
Yeah, great.